Well, I'm not gonna share it to the group because he said do it at the end. Or whatever, I don't know. I don't think we should do it because that guy seemed kind of douchey.
Yeah. Was it the same dude that was talking about the stack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, share it up. We're live. Welcome to Thursday Night Magic!
Is the microphone on?
The microphone should be on.
Alright, 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 alright. Let's draw our card.
Yep. Alright, no way.
I will keep my hand, get some die.
I will not. Because some of us are less fortunate.
Well, it does help that the ratio of this deck is like 1. Where that's all I need is 1.
technical difficulties.
Maybe it's because music's playing.
Welcome to Thursday Night Magic!
Oh, that was just that delayed? That was forever.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Alright, just turn the volume down a little bit on that.
Well, anybody watching,
Alright.
the delay is quite long.
It might be for them.
The microphone
What?
should be
It
on.
wouldn't be for them, because they'd be watching it.
Oh, fair enough. I guess I am watching it at the same time that we're broadcasting it.
Well, I can
So-
play my music now again.
I kind of hear the music. Yeah, I hear that music kind of in the background. This could quite possibly be the most boring Magic game in all of history.
That people are watching, yeah.
Yeah, if people were. Watching.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep it. Give it a go.
All right, shall we roll to see who goes first?
Yep.
Technical difficulty.
I have 12. The one time I don't call 12.
20.
Fuck you.
Opa! I will play Mountain, play Memnite for free, tap 1, play Kadotha Rebirth and sacrifice an artifact, and get 3 1/1 goblins.
Thursday Night Magic! Oh, that was just that delayed.
That don't make no sense. It's because you said it again.
Alright. I'm going to play Ayavugan and turn.
Okay. The choices. What shall be my choices? Gonna tap 1 and sacrifice a goblin to cast Infernal Plunge and add 3 red to my mana pool. I'm gonna use 2 red to play Burning Tree Emissary, which creates a red and a green. I have 3 still, and then I will play War Marshal for, and then when it enters the battlefield, I get a token. And there's 1 left. I'm going to remove Simeon Spirit Guide from my hand to add the 1 floating to play Goblin Bushwhacker. It's a 2/1 with haste. When it enters the battlefield, if the search cost was paid, all other creatures get +1/+1 and gain haste. That's 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 13 damage.
6.
Pass turn.
There's his mine. Boy. Should not have kept this hand.
You know what? In the spirit of the game, I must agree with you.
Turn.
I will play Ornithopter for free, and then I will swing.
And I'm dead.
Alright, good game.
Good game.
And the final score to that was life total me 20, life total Gino 0, turn 3.
Just need shuffled. Just so it's not like giving anybody an echo. That's
Hmm?
vibrate something.
Yeah, but she's pretty, so she gets an exception.
Should turn it down. So, like, vibrates? I don't think people want to hear every time you get a fucking notification. I know I don't want to hear every time you get a fucking notification.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Cut me.
Oh, I'll cut you, SA. I'll cut you so good, you know I cut you so good, because I cut you so good. Alright. Welcome to the stream, guys. Go ahead and leave some chat. Talk to us if you have any questions. We got some spinners on the table, playing some casual Magic. I am using a mono red standard legal goblin deck, and
I'm using a completely illegal Tron splashed blue Eldrazi deck.
and I tell you what, people, it is a pain in the ass sometimes. Most certainly is. The first, in case you guys weren't here from the start of the match, this is the first best out of 3. Game 1 went to me, and we are just about, I actually only drew 6 cards, so I get another one. First game went to me, the second game is going to start here momentarily.
He's cheating already.
I don't cheat. What you talking about, Holmes?
Go, here you go.
Huh?
No.
I can't hear you.
That's the point.
Brendan said get owned.
Jeez. Like, you know, remember I told you I like laid all my cards out and I shouldn't have because now it's like screwing with the like, you know, consistency.
Yeah,
it's really screwing
that's
with
what's
me.
happening. It happens.
I'm either getting all creatures or like pretty much all creatures.
Creatures are good if you have the mana to play them.
Yeah, well, I need mana in my hand to be able to do that.
Precisely. Precisely.
Dude. Really?
The heart of the cards does not favor you.
No, it really doesn't. I'm just fucking hating me right now. Try 4 corner.
Definitely not the right reference for playing Magic, but I still think it relatively fits.
So, welcome to Thursday Night Magic, my dudes.
My dude.
My dudes.
I'm a dude. You're a dude. Cause we're all dudes. Hey,
We are not members of Dudism. Did not go online and get my application to become a pastor of Dudism.
I don't think I can take the time to really indulge in the religion of Dudism, though. It seems like a
I
lot
don't
of
think
work.
I'm dude enough, man.
I don't think anybody's dude enough.
Well, obviously there's people that are dude enough.
But how dude was the original dude that created Dudism?
I don't know, dude. That's too much, dude.
Or not enough, dude.
We need some dudettes.
Dude. Some dudes and dudettes.
Welcome to magic, dude.
Dudes.
Dudettes.
Yeah.
I'm about to throw this deck across the room.
Would you like to swap out for a different one?
I'm thinking about it. The sad part is the ratio in this deck isn't bad at all. It's relatively good. It's just,
You have terrible luck tonight.
yeah, horrible.
I'm rather upset though, because if I would have had one different card, I could have had the turn 2 win.
Fuck it, I'm gonna keep it and try it.
Alright. Alright, so I'll play. I'll play a mountain. I'll play Memnite for free. Tap a mountain, Kadotha Rebirth.
See, that's cheating.
How's that cheating? I got 4 of those here. Pass turn. I think I'm doing enough, man.
Urza's Tower. And it's turn.
I am going to.
You the dick.
That's not very nice. I am going to tap for a mountain. I'm going to remove Simeon Spirit Guide from my hand to play. There's 2 floating on my mana pool. I'm going to use those 2 to play Battle Hunt. Add a red to your mana pool for each creature you control. That is 3. I'm going to play Goblin Bushwhacker and kick it once, where they all get haste and +1/+1. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
Urza's mine. And sadly, that will be my turn again.
Okay. I will tap 2 and play Moog War Marshal, and I will get another Goblin. And I will swing for 3.
Take it again.
Pass turn.
I have Ugin. His turn. Again, sadly.
Beginning my upkeep, I'm not going to pay the echo cost, and then when it leaves the battlefield, I get a Goblin. So I will swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 1 untapped.
5, so that's
16 total. So you are at 4.
Yep. Turn.
Pass turn.
Urza's Tower. Last turn. One of the roughest things of having a deck where the lowest card in your whole deck of a CMC is only one blue and one colorless, but
When you only have 2 islands in the whole deck, I
yeah,
bet getting that island is a pain in the ass.
it can be.
I will swing 7.
And I'm dead.
Alright, good game. Do you want to switch up decks for the second?
I would like to try to get this to work
Okay.
for the people. That way they can, at least see it, so they don't think it's complete garbage and poo. Because it's really not.
It's really not. It
He's
knows
just
that.
using a really good deck against it. It's a very aggro red deck.
Red deck wins, my dudes. Red deck wins.
And there are still some holes in my deck. I do not have all the cards I need, but whenever, you drop $200 and some in cards, it's
It.
kind of rough.
It's a trial and error process. I really don't think a deck is ever really done.
No. You can always go to Mr. Nice Guys and find something you need.
Most definitely. That's Mr. Nice Guys from Monroeville, PA, man.
Shout out.
All the cards from our decks were purchased from there, and they usually always have what you're looking for at a reasonable price.
So if you're in Pennsylvania, and you're anywhere near Monroeville, Pittsburgh area, definitely recommend going there.
Go get yourself some cards, my dudes. Boobin commented on the Facebook post and says, "I'm sorry, but the headline makes it sound like you two are having a romantic date night." I feel as if maybe I should change the post a little bit, because it says some Thursday night magic with Gino Petrella.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good.
But it says come watch and hang out.
That just sounds even worse.
Alright, so the one other person that's in the stream, oh, never mind. I was about to say something and then they left. I was going to see if they wanted me to change it or not. But now that there's no feedback, I will.
Change what?
Brandon commented, "It's hot."
You know it, my dude.
My dude. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is.
Hey, at least we might get some weird viewers.
What's life without getting a little weird sometimes?
Right? Dude.
Okay, I am switching out decks. Mine is actually illegal in all 60 card formats as well.
I'm not, because I'm a little bit salty.
Salty.
I am a cracker.
Saltines. I still want to know how dude the first dude was. How much dude did the dude do dude stuff until the dude was the best dude that was dude? Yeah.
Big Kahuna Burger. Mind if I have a drink of your nice ice cold beverage to wash this tasty burger down?
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
A royal cheese.
We do not own the rights to Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction,
But we will quote it quite frequently.
as we know the whole movie. My dudes.
What country are you from?
What?
What ain't no country I've ever heard of. They speak English or what?
What?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? I think I might actually have a somewhat keepable hand this time.
Gino, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Nagas Exodia. This Pens game is gonna give me a heart attack. Oh, I forgot the Pens game was on. God damn it. Owned again. Oh, you're a funny guy.
I'm working here.
I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers. Alright, so.
Johnny 2 times.
Alright, you wanna roll for the second best out of 3?
Yep.
Alright. 6.
11. Right. I shall go first.
Alrighty then.
There's power plant. Turn.
And as a description, guys, I'm playing a Demur color-based ninja deck.
I am still playing my, as I like to call it, my brown splashed blue Eldrazi deck.
Yes. I will play a island, and I will tap that to play a card that's banned as fuck. Soul Ring. And I will pass my turn.
For my second turn, Urza's is mine. And a lot of you will probably hate this, but I'm going to tap 2 to play Everflowing. Oop. Play Everflowing Chalice with 1. That is turn.
Okay. Going to play a Swamp. I will tap that Swamp to play Tormented Soul. It's a 1/1 who can't block and is unblockable. And I will pass turn.
Play another Urza's Power Plant. Tap 4 for Thyran Dynamo. And that shall be turn.
I will play a Swamp. And then I will swing a 1/1 unblockable at you.
I'll take it and it would be delicious.
Okay, in response, I will tap 5. In Ninjutsu for 5, return an unblocked attacker you control to your hand. Put this card into play from your hand, tapped and attacking. Ink Eyes, Servant of Oni. His ability will not trigger because you do not have a card in your graveyard, but that is 5 damage.
Okay.
And
I take 5 instead of 1.
I will pass turn.
Play Eye of Ugin. If you guys do not know what Eye of Ugin does, it is a legendary land where colorless Eldrazi spells you cast cost 2 colorless less to cast. Also has tap 7, tap it, or tap 7, tap it, search your library for a colorless creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle your library.
And if you know anything about Eldrazi's, you know exactly what card he's gonna search for.
1, 2, 5, 6. Breaker of Armies. With a 10-8, all creatures able to block Breaker of Armies do so. Turn.
unfortunately pass my turn in fear that my shit'll die.
Tap 4. Hedron Archive. Tap it, add 2 colorless to your mana pool. Tap 2, tap it, sacrifice it, and draw 2 cards. I am going to tap 4 more for another Hedron Archive. And I'm going to swing my Breaker of Armies.
Okay, I will block with Ink Eyes Servant of Oni. I will play 2 black to regenerate it.
Turn.
I will swing 5/4. In response, I will pay 2, 4, 6 for ninjutsu for 6. Ink Eyes Servant of Oni. It's a 6/5. When Silent Blade of Oni deals combat damage to a player, look at that player's hand. You may cast a non-land card without paying its mana cost. I will hit you for 6 damage. And I will play Quicksilver Amulet.
Which is also a very banned card.
Okay, and then that is my turn. I believe you are at 1? Or no,
No.
9. I meant 11. I hit you for 11 total, so 9.
Sometimes I don't do math good.
Okay.
Penguins to this fucking right, Brandon. We haven't won the cups back to back
Tap 2,
since 91 and
sacking
92.
this, drawing 2 cards. Playing Urza's Tower.
Tron is now active.
Tapping 2, tap sack this, draw 2 more cards. That doesn't have regenerate, does it?
It does not, but it is tapped, so I cannot block it.
Yeah, good point. Still hit you for 10.
That you could. And it will be delicious.
Three, 4. Hedron Archive. Tap this, I have 1 floating, I'm going to tap sack it and draw 2 more cards. Are you kidding me? That shall be... Now I'm gonna... Yeah, that's turn.
Okay.
I just want to go out there and say that I have 3 Hedron Archives and I have sacrificed all 3 of them, and I'm still displeased.
I'm still displeased. I will... Don't know.
Pray?
I will tap 1 to play Tormented Soul. And then I will tap 4 to play Sakashima Student. When it enters the battlefield, you may have Sakashima Student enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it's still a ninja in addition to its other types. So now I have a Ninja Eldrazi.
Is that your turn?
Yes. With but that sounds kind of cool. I think Eldrazi's are a little too big to be ninjas.
Yeah, I'd have to.
I think they'd see you coming.
Slightly. Urza's mine. Tap my Everflowing Chalice for my Soul Ring. Decisions. I'm going to tap 3, 6, 7, 8. I have one floating. I'm going to tap my Vugan. I'm going to search for a colorless creature card. Alamog Infinite Guard.
I wonder what's gonna get destroyed. I'll bet you it's my copy or the thing that takes your stuff.
I am going to tap 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the one floating from that, or from my Soul Ring, for 9, to play Alamog the Infinite Gyre. And I'm going to destroy your copy of my Breaker of Armies.
You know, I somehow thought you were gonna do that. That's rather sad.
Now I'm going to swing my Breaker of Armies at you. That shall be turn, sir. If you guys don't understand the Tron lands, which are these 3 right here, once you have one of each out, the Urza's Mine and the Urza's Power Plant each tap for 2 colorless mana instead of, or miscellaneous, however you would like to call it. They each tap for 2, and the Urza's Tower taps for 3.
I'm going to tap 4, tap this, and play Ink Eye Servant of Oni. And then there's really not anything I can do.
Would that be your turn?
Besides play more creatures, I guess. I don't know. Want to tap free? No, because they'll die, so it doesn't really matter. Do you have any instants or sorceries in your graveyard?
Nope, just artifacts.
I will pass turn, and then I will lose this game.
Going to tap. Six, 7, 8. Tap this. I have one floating.
You know what? This Ink Eye Servant of Oni would make a pretty good commander.
Yes.
With like run a lot of destruction and unblockables, so like you can, because its effect is when it deals combat damage to a player, you may put target creature card from that player's graveyard into play under your control.
Emrakul Aeon's Torn
Oh, poo.
goes to my hand.
You don't even need to play it. I know, I don't think I took damage, but I'll take 12.
And I shall swing Breaker of Armies. What's your health at?
20.
I'm going to swing Breaker of Armies at you. And Alamog the Infinite Gyre.
Okay, this has to block. I will tap to regenerate it. And then
You have to get rid of 6 things before you can do that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, mother. That sucks. I'll take it. I'll take it all.
Okay. Good game.
Here's your card back.
Thinking you were gonna regenerate it.
I was.
Doesn't work that way.
It didn't. The ninjas kind of sucked at saving their shadows this time. I think they're all fired. You're fired.
They were daytime ninjas and they weren't very good.
I needed nighttime ninjas.
Now, guys, like we said, I mean, we played just for fun.
For funsies.
We build some crazy stuff and just kind of throw it together and see how it works. And we don't really care if anything's banned or not, because
His house rules.
yes, we're all friends here.
Yeah. I do want to create a new format of Magic though, because Commander is not a sanctioned format in Magic. It was actually created by players,
Yeah.
so it'd it'd definitely be cool to find some sort of new format.
Maybe have something similar to a commander, but maybe like a 60 deck.
Of one of each,
Yep, and no,
because that seems super
you
inconsistent.
could do multiples
Well,
and
like,
have one commander. So like a 60 card deck with a commander and allowing multiples.
maybe only multiples of 2.
That would yeah. Possibly. We'd have to build a couple decks and around it and see how it would play
See
out.
how it plays, and then develop what the life total would be. I would say since it's 60 card commander, I would honestly just go with 20 without commander damage. Because commander damage, I think you only have to do like 11. I haven't looked this up, I really don't know, but you don't have to swing for 40 lethal damage if you only do commander damage. I think it's 11, I want to say, but
That doesn't seem
I know you don't have to
seems
do.
odd.
You definitely don't have to do lethal damage at 40 if you're hitting with your commanders. I'm the only one watching right now.
Yeah. Really kind of tired of these Quicksilver amulets. Yeah, there's nobody watching. Well, at least we got it to work now. We figured out a way that we can set it up so that it works. And it doesn't keep minimizing, essentially every way.
Yeah. I don't know how that many cards rolled to your feet. That's crazy. It's fucking hilarious.
There's got more people to watch.
Yeah. Doesn't happen overnight.
True. I think I might switch up decks. Switch over to my green-white Revolt deck.
Well, the only time I like to use the ninjas is only against the Aldrazi. It's not very fair in other decks. So I will switch up as well.
Now this is, I'd have to say, a slower deck that I have.
I will play mono green landfall.
Which is faster.
Not necessarily. Some key components are needed for it to be quick.
Do you use Quicksilver amulets for commanders? Or planeswalkers?
No, because Planeswalker is not a creature. It's technically considered an additional player to the game.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to flip Planeswalkers, technically, like if their cost would be more than 4, you could use a Quicksilver Amulet because it's a creature first, play the creature, and then whatever his ability does. But I think that's the only way that could work. Ooh. Cutty, cut.
I shall keep. We rolling again?
Yes, sir. $14.
9.
I suppose I really should. I really don't feel. I'm curious how it'll play out. So I'll play a forest and pass turn.
Why do I have an Arbor Elf in here?
You shuffled your sideboard in.
Whoops. Well, it looks like I'm playing with that in here too. Forest. Arbor Elf.
That's good mana ramp.
Turn.
I will play forest. And I will play Sylvan Scrying and search for a land card.
Is that your turn? Then.
Yes, sir. I will choose Evolving Wilds. Goes into my hand.
Forest. Actually, no. I fucked up on camera. I don't even care. Tranquil Expense. Comes in tapped. Now, can I tap this and then untap it and tap it to use it to play the same card?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Tap green, tap, untap, tap, and Johnny's Comrade.
Yep, yeah, buddy.
It's a 2/2 with trample, and that's turn.
I will play Windswept Heath. I will tap it, pay a life, search for a forest or plains, put it into play. And then I will tap 3 and play Green Sun Zenith for 2. I think that's like the lowest cost I've ever played that card for.
Mm-hmm.
And I will get Lotus Cobra. And this gets shuffled back in.
It says 1 again. I think it's just you.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is 12:12. I got a text message.
Is that your turn then?
Yes, sir.
Put another forest. Tap 3. Miss for a white. Tap this. Untap and tap again. Ajani's Aid. And I'm going to search my library or graveyard, just my library, for Mr. Ajani himself.
See, that was valuable ramp.
I can find him. Where are you at? There you are. Ajani Valiant Protector. This is my hand. And that's turn.
I will play Evolving Wilds. I will add a green to my mana pool. I will tap sack Evolving Wilds to get a basic land. I will add another green to my mana pool. I will tap 5 and use the floating to add 5. I will play Tireless Tracker for 3. And for the remaining 2, I will play Sylvan's Crying and put a land into my hand. Evolving Wilds. I will pass turn.
A Tranquil Expense. Tap 1, Renegade Map.
That comes into play tab.
Yes, you're right, I'm sorry.
It is okay.
And that shall be your turn.
I will play Evolving Wilds, add a green, tap sack Evolving Wilds. I'll add another green. With the 2 floating, I will tap 6 and play Primeval Titan. When it enters the battlefield, I get 2 lands. I will add 2 more green to my mana pool. And I get 4 clue tokens in total.
Oh, that was it dinging. See, you can hear it. I told you.
4. I'll use 2 floating to sack a clue token. Put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. And draw a card. And I will pass turn.
I said forest. Tap 2 and 3. Airdrop aeronauts. And I gained 5 life since that left. So I'm at 25. And it is a 4-3 with flying.
I don't like a flying.
And that is turn. If I had some fogs in here, I would have tapped my Arbor Elf and I would have tapped the green.
I'm going to tap 3 and play a Tireless Tracker. To play another Lotus Cobra, I will tap 2 to sacrifice a clue token. Get a +1/+1 counter. Turn, and I will get another clue. I will tap 2, sacrifice a clue.